I've been thinking a lot this week about creating certainty in our world right now as entrepreneurs because there are these are scary times that we're living in. These aren't times to play around in your business. In here in the UK, for instance, inflation is the highest it's been in 40 years, 40 years plus. And I know that's the same in other countries in the States, for instance. Interest rates are going up everywhere. In the UK, they're under increasing pressures. Interest rates could be going up. We've also got the cost of living crisis, and we're seeing at the moment lots of strike action here in the UK as workers are realizing that this rising inflation has actually been created more by profit than workers' wages. So there's a lot of societal pressure. We've got this war going on in Europe. So there's lots and lots of uncertainty, and that's showing up in our lives. It's showing up in our customers. Ideal clients want to invest in themselves. So the first thing we have to do is we have to sit down, take a good, honest look at how our business is functioning and how all this stuff out there is going to be impacting us. And we have to be truthful about this. Is that high ticket offer going to sell at the moment? Or do people need something that's perhaps lower ticket that's going to keep them moving, but that doesn't put them under so much pressure? Can you extend your payment terms? Can you have some kind of pay as you go? But look at the different ways that you could serve people and how your business is going to be impacted by what's going on out in the world, because businesses will be impacted in different ways. In some businesses, it's going to be, really badly hit, and for some businesses it's going to be good news depending on what offer or services you provide. So in a world where things are changing and we're in changing times, we want to be able to create certainty for ourselves, for our clients, and for your team, that to know that you're here now and your business is going to be here through the economic downturn, and it's going to come out the other side. And I've just done a training in my Facebook group actually on marketing and visibility, because that's the big thing. You want to be visible at the moment. The other thing that we want to do, of course, is we want to look at creating new revenue streams. As I say, don't look at everything you currently offer and think that has been selling, because it may not. I know entrepreneurs in my mentorship group that usually have really good launches, 150k, 200k launches, and the last launch, a couple of launches they've done have just bombed because of what's going on out there in the world. So, but you're creating new revenue streams is great. But again, it still comes back to your marketing and visibility. You need to be marketing yourself. You need to be visible. This is what I've got to offer you at the moment. This is how I can help you. So we will see loads of businesses now offering, myself included, offering different ways that people can still work on their business, but in new ways that mean that they can still access support, but perhaps not in this high ticket, high touch environment quite so much. So, but of course, underpinning all this to be able to provide new revenue streams is your skills. You have to be able to look at any given situation, say, I have the skills to see what value I have that I can offer to people and get paid for it. And this is why I love launching. I have fell so in love with launching, and people think about launching as these big 5-day extravaganzas live. No, you can launch in many different ways. You can launch via email. You can launch by a pre-recorded video. You can launch over 5 days. You can launch over a week, 3 weeks, 3 months, whatever. But launching, and particularly when you have a mechanism for doing what I call micro launches that enable you to test ideas out, test them out, get feedback, get paid to create them, and then you can see whether they're actually going to work out there in the market. You have to rub shoulders with the market to see what's going to work. So, and in this is where you can be guided by the soul of your business. This is where you can spend some time with the soul of your business, looking at ideas and feeling this yes within inside you. What wants to emerge? And then if you feel that yes, this really wants to emerge, how do you need you to increase your capacity to enable that to work? Is that your skill set? Do you need to learn more skills? Do you need to bring in a new team member? Do you need to create a new product, service, or offer? What needs to emerge for your business to still fulfill its potential? Because the soul of your business can guide you through these challenging times, because its sole purpose is to be successful. Its sole purpose is not to go under with an economic downturn. So as entrepreneurs, when there is uncertainty out there, entrepreneurs are really best placed to create certainty. because we can be adaptable. We can look at our skills, we can look at what we have to value, and we can shift and change, and we can morph, and we can pivot during these times, just as we did with the pandemic. People will be doing that now through this economic downturn. So actually, you know, once you can be flexible and learn the skills that you need to be, and understand how you can provide different ways of giving value to people, perhaps at different price points or whatever, but that puts you in a stronger position to create certainty than if you're in our job offering one thing that may now not be needed. So really, entrepreneurs, you know, as leaders, we are in a position to create certainty for ourselves and for our clients and for our teams. So I'm Faye Semple. I'm a spiritual business coach for female entrepreneurs. So I would love you to go out there this week, co-create with the soul of your business to create that business that you love and build the life of your dreams. I'll see you again soon.